This is a response to Samantha's tranny star post about, what do we love about being trans? I've talked about this before, but why not talk about it again? It's worth going back to. As I stated in my last video, Pride just happened yesterday. It was in March. There was an amazing party afterwards. And one of the big things I've come to appreciate about being trans is being part of a community for real for the first time. I've been on the outskirts of many places, I've had friends, I've had all these things, but I've never been there in a community. I've never belonged with anybody, or even, it's hard to describe. And since I've been doing this, I've been making a home here, in this place, and I'm making a home here, and I realized at Pride I was part of something bigger than myself that was good. It was good to people. And that's one of the biggest things I love about being trans, is being in a community of people who have really come together in an attempt to show solidarity and support for one another and fight for something that everyone deserves, rights. That's one of the big things is this community. On a more shallow note, I love parties. People who are in minorities have a lot of stress, and people under a lot of stress tend to do crazy things to relieve that stress. Hence, the LGBT community is rightfully known for decent parties. I'm not talking about crazy ass stuff that, whatever, people, bleh. I'm just talking about fun and dancing and laughing and drinking and being with other people and just, That's another part, is being able to do that, be social with people. I'm just never able to do that before. Never. And that's another gift being trans has given me, is the ability to go to a place and be Jennifer. That's a real gift. Just to be able to go anywhere and I'm Jennifer. To meet people and I'm Jennifer. To just be a woman. That's a huge thing with this. It's one of my favorite things. You get to be a woman or a man or whatever you needed to be in life. You get to do it. I love how it's brought me to myself. I love the fact that all these things I held in forever, I knew were there, and I just couldn't tap into, are mine now. That, I can exercise, and I can go dancing, and I can ask for help. I can ask for help. I don't have to try to just be that thing that someone else wanted me to be. And not ask for help because I didn't want other people to know that I wasn't right. I love myself. And that may be the best thing about this, other than the community. Yeah. Maybe even the best period. I love myself now. I never loved myself before. And it's a bigger thing than people realize. It's a special thing to have. To be able to look in the mirror and like you. To want to be better because you like what you see. You want more of it. And that, it sounds strange. Maybe it's self-absorbed, I don't know. To feel like you're a good person and you want to share that with the world because the world makes you happy and you want to make the world happy. The times we're in are so tough, and yet we have so many miracles. I mean, just obviously for this community, just the ability to try to go through transition is big. And that's a good thing. I feel like I'm making a difference in myself and the world. It all is just such great big yay, you know? I mean, just to fall in love with the world and yourself and just start accepting who you are and know that you're not alone. But that also, you're good company for you. All these things just are big. And bigger than you know unless you don't have them. And I found them. When I was in the Pride Parade, someone said to me something that's really stuck with me. And they said, you know, I got to hold the banner, and they said I should be holding up part of the banner because I was somebody whose life was saved by transition. I agree. You've seen some of my bad times, not terribly bad, on the videos here. You guys have never seen the really bad times. How close I came to just ceasing to be. And I'm not just talking about killing myself. I'm talking about ceasing to be. Just out. Just being a thing. Just being what I was afraid of being. So, it did save my life. And that's something I'm thankful for. Excuse me. With this. So, all in all, I would say I'm thankful for, or I like the most about being transgender is, you know, the community, being social, being me, having confidence, being able to deal with things and handling my bipolar and just everything. It's wonderful. Everything about it is wonderful. I even love dealing with the haters because I get to grow and I'm happy despite them, and it galls them, and the Scorpio in me is just like, yeah, my happiness makes them suffer. Yeah, but fortunately for you guys, I love you, so bye.